right here. It's always a pleasure to have you back. I'm so glad that you came back to the channel. So today I want to take a look at your love life, and I really want to speak to the specific group of Leos where you may have not felt like your love situation has been spoken on, whether by me or other readers. I do want to isolate a specific group of Leos today and really tap into that energy. So if this resonates with you, then awesome. If not, definitely check out another video here on the channel. But let's get into it. Let's look at the specific group of Leos and let's see what's happening in your love life, whether you are single, dealing with somebody, or whatever just comes through. So let's get started. All right, Leo, so let's go ahead and get into your reading. So let's see. So spirit guides, angels, for the specific group of Leos who may have not had their energy picked up on yet in a love reading. Tell me what's going on. We have acceptance. First thing I'm thinking of is Amazon. Oddly enough, when it comes to your love life. You know what this reminds me of? Oh, holy hell. I can tell you right now, being the right package at the wrong doorstep. That's what this reminds me of, Leo. It's like you're the right package, but you've either been at the wrong doorstep or you're currently at the wrong doorstep. But I think the interesting thing is when I look at this analogy, even though that package may have been delivered to the wrong doorstep, being able to be repackaged and delivered to the right doorstep. So I don't know, as far as Amazon go, that was just a reference point, but I'll tell you this. Oh, we have addiction and betrayal that came out for you here. And then also white flag. And like I said, acceptance. That's what this feels like, Leo, even in your love life. Like you've been the right package. You've been the right package. You have the right qualities, characteristics, the right traits. You know, you have value that you can bring into people's life that can actually help. You can be an asset to people in their lives. But again, either you are in a situation or you've been in situations where even though you come beautifully wrapped, the person receiving you may have not accepted you, whether accepted you for who you are, what you come with, what you have to offer. Maybe they did not want to accept the value that you bring for whatever reason. The reason doesn't necessarily matter because that's not a reflection of you. That's a reflection of that person. So I would say this to you: in your love life, though you may have been packaged absolutely beautifully for a person, I think you are in a space, or at least in a state of mind, of understanding that you're not for everybody. For some people, you may be their cup of tea. For other people, you may be their glass of whiskey. But you know that there is someone out there that will accept you as you are and as you come, and come as you are. Don't feel like you have to morph or have to change unless it's beneficial to you and beneficial to the outcomes you want in your relationships. Don't feel like you have to change who you are at your core to appease other people. And I don't get that being your energy, and I don't get that being your vibe. You accept you for who you are. You accept yourself. You love yourself. You're in a space that you embrace who you are. Whether you are a man or a woman, you love who you are today. And if the other person can't receive that or be able to accept that, then you've come to terms, or you're at least at this stage in your life of understanding, I'm the right package, but you are the wrong doorstep. So I want to look at a little bit further who, in regards to Leo, the specific Leo that I'm speaking to, that their energy hasn't been picked up in some time. Who, Ace of Cups, who are they dealing with, or who will they be dealing with? We have the Five of Swords in the reverse. Let's get one more. And the World. Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant too, in the reverse. I like this. This is a beautiful change. This is a beautiful dynamic. And this is somebody, at least from their perspective, they don't want you to fit a mold. They don't want you to be the cookie cutter perfect man or this cookie cutter perfect woman. They don't want you to be this damsel in distress, or they don't need you to be this knight in shining armor prince to come and get. This is somebody that wants you, all of your quirks, all of the things that make you eccentric, all of the things that may make you weird. You know, we all have our oddities about ourselves. They like that you're not of the norm. This is somebody, whether you're dealing with them now or this is somebody you will be dealing with, they like that you're not of the norm. They like that you're not the typical girl or guy next door. They like that you beat to your own drum, you beat to your own path, that you are the one that is taking charge of your life and you don't care what other people think or society thinks. You have your own core values, your own morals, your own principles, your own line of integrity that aligns with who you are at your core and at your spiritual being, and not what other people feel like you should adhere to or what society says you should do. You are somebody who is authentically you and authentic in your nature, and because of that, this is somebody that really is going to like that, or if you're dealing with them currently, they love that about you. Continue to be you. And that's why I said you may have been the perfect package, but shown up at the wrong doorstep. And that's okay. Those people weren't meant to embrace you. Maybe they weren't in alignment with you, but this is somebody who, all in all, they like you, they will love you, or they do love you for who you are and all that you come as, no matter how quirky or different you may be from the others that are surrounding you and surrounding your place in society. This can also be just kind of a slight hint here, either somebody from a different cultural background, different race, different creed. This could also be somebody who maybe lives at a distance or just from a different country, different state, different city. That's just kind of a side message. But I think there are going to be differences between you two, but it brings you together. It truly brings you two together. I think of two people in society that you will see in a relationship that bystanders or outsiders will look at them and say, they're a unique couple or they're an unusual couple, but for you two it works. For you two there's a harmony and a blend. You two are very much so in sync, despite outwardly to society looking at the both of you and like, does this really match up? Whether there's an age difference, a race difference, a cultural difference, maybe a locational or a geographical difference. So this is somebody that's open, wanting to receive all of you and love all of you. So I want to see, Leo, how will you be feeling about this person? Ooh. So we have the Hierophant, Four of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the Six of Swords. I like this. So on your end, Leo, I think for you, mentally, there's something about this person that stimulates you. But I think because this person really embraces all of who you are, it makes you feel accepted. It makes you feel wanted. It makes you feel loved. It makes you feel embraced for who you truly are. I think this would be somebody who not only really sees to your core, but they love all the dark spaces within that core, right? The difficult things we've been through, maybe some of our traumas, maybe some of our life experiences. This is somebody that's going to not only want to love on those areas of you and heal those areas that you may have in mind you. It's not their job to do so, but I think because you are somebody, at least in their line of sight, that really is different from what they've been dealt with or maybe been in or been through. There's something unique that makes them interested or intrigued here with you. So I see somebody healing on those parts that may have been a bit damaged or a little bit battered or bruised, a little bit worn. Somebody who actually is going to not only provide leadership, if you are a female Leo. If you're a masculine Leo, this is somebody that's going to have a certain line of integrity that's going to be upfront with you. So they're not going to lead you astray. They're not going to mislead you. They're not going to misguide you. They're not going to give you mixed signals or mixed messages. This is not somebody that is going to maybe one day run hot, the next day run cold, and have you feeling like you're in the ballad of what the hell is going on between us. Right? So this person is very upfront, and you see this, you feel that from them. And I think this is what makes you want to align even further with them, because the beliefs, the ideologies, your world perspectives and views are very similar, even though there may be some form of difference here, or if it's not like characteristic difference, maybe some form of physical distance between you two. Again, long distance is coming through with the World and the Six of Swords. Again, it doesn't have to be extremely long distance, but whether different city, state, town, etc. So what is this person's intentions with Leo? Let's see what this person's intentions are. Okay, Leo, so let's see what this person's intentions are. All right. So we have the Two of Swords in the reverse, the Justice, Three of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Eight of Pentacles coming out here. So I like this. Still, Oh, and I got one more too. I didn't even see this fly over here. We got the Lovers and the Six of Cups. I didn't even see these two flying. I like this. I think this person, when it comes to you, this is really it's a head over heart, but also heart over head. So they're using both. The equilibrium between both is very much so in unison when it comes to really analyzing you and using their discernment in regards to longevity or in regards to developing a relationship or further developing a relationship with you. It's like they have to look at the logic, but also they're looking at the emotional too. And I think with this person, because they are going to feel connected to you, it's like two peas in a pod. Outside to the outside world, it's like the relationship, the connection may not make sense as far as some different dynamic that you two share here, but it's like you two really are the same person. It's like how they say, even with twin flames, it's two different people, but they share the same spirit, they share the same soul, they share that same fire that burns within one another. And I think even though there may be some external differences here, you both may have shared very similar childhoods, very similar upbringings, even through maybe some difficult experiences that may be similar. And just slight response here, if you do have a child, Leo, I feel like this is somebody that is going to embrace your children and love your children as their own. This may be somebody who really does love children or really does want a child, and somebody that may even want children with you if that is on the docket for you for your life. Other than that, this is a person that's going to work and put in the effort and put in the time along and collectively with you, of course, by both of your merits to really establish something. Now, this is the day-to-day mundane things that really forms a relationship for long term. This is the efforts that I put in, you put in, we put in on that day-to-day basis through communication, through problem solving, through emotional responsiveness, through emotional intelligence, through being able to show each other a level of respect, being able to be very active in our communications and proactive in taking actions towards one another. This is how we both unify and build a really strong foundation. And I see that going from the 3 to the 8 of Pentacles. And this person, really all they want to do is be righteous with you, be upfront with you, be straightforward with you. Because just like you, you're in a state of acceptance. You are who you are. Either take it or leave it. Love me as I am or get the hell out my face. Your person's the same way too. I think your person may not be as outward about that expression as you are, but at their core, that is one of their principles that they stand on, and they stand by that. And for them in relationships, when it comes to people, they try to be fair, they try to be as honest, and they try to be as forward and straightforward when it comes to what they want, what they desire, and what they feel. And towards you, this is somebody that wants something to be established and continue establishing that between you and them. So let's look at your intentions towards this person, Leo. And then I want to take this into the extended to see further. So let's see what your intentions is towards this person, Leo. Oh, we got the 2 of Cups right on out. And the 10 of Cups, holy hell. We got the 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, Hermit in the reverse, 8 of Swords in the reverse. I think as time progresses, and you're going to have to give this time, this is not something you're going to be able to foretell. This is not something you're really going to be able to predict. You actually are going to have to go through the motions with this person to come to some form of determining factor. And this is also going within oneself, looking at your past experiences, reviewing what you've been through, what it is you do want, what you don't want, what you have tolerated, what you will no longer tolerate, your negotiables, your non-negotiables, and your standards. What do you feel with this person spiritually? Is there a spiritual level of compatibility? Is there an emotional compatibility? Is there an intellectual compatibility? Is this somebody that will ease your fears or ease your mind? And again, it's not their responsibility, but when somebody is wanting to actively be in your life, they come into your life to make it easier, not harder. They come into your life to make it better, not more trying or difficult or stressful. And because when a person comes into your life and when they really want you, they will do their damnedest and their best to make sure that they bring some form of ease or peace into your life in any way that they can. So this would be somebody that is able to ease any concerns or fears. And this is why in your intentions, you're letting down any type of mental barriers or any mental blockages, or this person, by them easing any kind of concerns or fears, you feel okay and you will feel safe to let down your guard, or if there is any guard up, you will feel safe to let this person in. And especially Leo, if this is for a single Leo, you've been single for some time, it is always going to be difficult to acclimate back into a relationship because you developed the independent nature. You're used to doing things how you do it. You got your own routine. You're used to being in the bed by yourself. You're used to doing things at certain times. So now having to integrate somebody into your life with your already established process through your singlehood, it becomes a little difficult to have somebody come in. But because this person comes in and make your life easier, not harder, this is where you're able to warmly welcome them in and embrace them. And I think when I see these two, I think you're going to truly enjoy this experience with this person. So, Leo, I want to look a little bit further because I want to know if this person is in your life for a season or if this person is in your life for a lifetime, because sometimes that tends to happen too, where a person will come into our life for a season and not a lifetime. But I want to pull this back and see how this develops. So, Leo, if this is where I leave you, it's been a pleasure. Know that to read for you. If you do want to check out the extended, the link is in the description box below. Just know that I love you. Be safe. Take care. And bye.